Okay, as you can see, I'm in Italy in a place called Bergamo. So, I've just found out, and this is by pure chance, that just up the road, literally about, I don't know, 10 miles away, the Mille Miglia started this morning. So, I mean, I couldn't have planned it. It's just one of them, switched my phone on this morning and saw it was all happening. So, I can't miss out on that. It's the actual start today. Only got here last night. So, come with me and let's see if we can catch a start. So the actual race starts in a little town called Brescia. Isn't this lovely? Such a change from the UK.
The Mille Miglia was originally a speed race conceived by Counts Francesco Mazzotti and Imo Maggi back in 1927, and except for the break in World War II, was run consecutively up till 1957. And since 1977, was revived as a historic Italian endurance race for classic and vintage cars. Typically following a route from Brescia to Rome and back, and showcasing the beauty of the Italian landscape, the Mille Miglia was considered a celebration of Italian automotive history and culture, attracting large crowds and enthusiasts. But the modern Mille Miglia is a regular race where participants aim to maintain specific average speeds and times. It's a test of precision and skill with cars released at intervals. So parking as close as I can, I'm going to try and catch the start and soak up some of the atmosphere of this historic race. And straight away, the most Italian of all sports cars, the Alfa Romeo Spider Veloce. And we did one of these in an earlier episode. So with the helicopters overhead and the anticipation of what's to come, Brescia, normally a quiet province, is completely transformed for a couple of days each year for this popular revival of this legendary race. For drivers, along with their beloved cars, prepare and line up for the start of this two-day event, which begins here, cutting through beautiful countryside and medieval villages to Rome and back.
parlate di sicurezza un po' particolare, capisce dalla denominazione, dal tipo di carrozzeria che queste macchine avevano per, diciamo, Christian Bentley dalla Repubblica Argentina, bienvenido, tutti 40 del 1996. L'anno numero 20 invece è sulla Bugatti di Massimo Maglione del Seno De Angelis, la 37 del 1927.
Però guarda che lo fare magari non alle 10.
È una macchina recente attorno rapporto
At 12:30 on the button, the race begins.
Exciting this. I can just feel the nerves of the drivers in the cockpit because they've got to start their engine to get in the queue. But I can feel them going, please, let's get moving quick, let's get the air going through the radiator, because immediately you start these old cars, sometimes they start to overheat. But if they don't start the car and then they're in the queue and it's ready to go and they've got to move up the line and it doesn't start, they're going to hold all these cars up. So you just feel the nerves in it. Wow, what an array of cars. Oh, I just love the smell of fuel in the morning. You know, it's about 30 degrees here now, the intense heat. And all these old cars, some of them are nearly 100 years old, and look at them. You know, they put a modern car to shame. I think they've got the right idea with the hood up. I don't know though, if it was me, I'd have the factor 2 on it, be like that with the hood down. Wow, listen to that. I mean, just look along the long line there. And there's a big Italian turnout, obviously, because it's held here. And the history behind it and that. There's a lot of Lancias and Fiats and Alfa Romeos. I remember seeing a programme a few years ago, I think it was James Martin, the chef, who rebuilt this Alfa Romeo, and it was his dream to run it and, you know, for his late father and all the rest of it. And the car actually broke down on a bend and blew the engine. And he was in tears, he was in bits. But the interesting thing about it was, back in the day when that car did that same race, that same rally, it broke down and you know, threw a rod, whatever, blew the engine on the same bend of the same part of the course. So it must have been, you know, it must have been like an inherent fault on the engine when it was built. What a spectacle though. And how ironic that I'm here on this day, the first day. What a treat. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. You know, we're probably there ones that are prone to overheating, so they're cleverly pushing them to the start line, which isn't a bad thing. They're still in the race, I suppose.
well, that's novel. I mean, look at that. A Makita leaf blower to cool your engine down. I love it.
One of my favourite cars of all time. The BMW Z8. What a car. Wow. An Alpina as well. Look at the back end on that. Look at the arse on that. Wow. Extravaganza. Wow.
A 300 SL Roadster, one of my all-time favourites. Much better than the Gullwing in my mind. And we're all familiar with the 190, of course. And speaking of Gullwings, what a small world. Because next I bump into one of the best. Remember Warren Kennedy from Classic Restorations in Milton Keynes?
Come to Italy and run into strangers.
You wouldn't believe it. You know what? She thinks that I've organised all this, and she organised it, not me. And we didn't even know this was on.
Why not?
So, tell me what you're in, and what you're doing here, and you know what this means to you.
This means everything to me. This is the first year that I'm doing this, driving one of my cars, not looking after anyone else.
Yeah.
Just in it to enjoy it.
You can't even look after yourself. What do you mean?
We need to go down. We got to go down.
So what is it? Tell me about the car quickly.
Prototype Nash Healey, the car that Donald
Oh,
Healey.
yeah.
Donald Healey drove this on the Mille Miglia in 1950,
Yeah.
and then it was the first works entry in Le Mans, driven by Duncan Hamilton. Tony Rolt finished fourth.
Wow.
A lot of history.
And you built this, didn't you?
I restored it, yeah.
Yeah. You've got a few. How many of these have you got?
I've got
Or
two
have?
of the prototype Nash Healeys. I've got this and X8. I've got the prototype. First three cars Donald Healey ever built, but the last car he ever built, and a lot of individual stuff.
Yeah.
Big collection of Healeys. Come down and have a look at them all.
Yeah. I will. Again. I've seen them.
But go around the warehouse.
Don't you remember we did a nice episode, me and Warren, all about his.
We got to go. We
Go
got
on.
to go.
All right,
Take
yeah,
your
go on.
microphone. Come on. We got to go.
Good luck. Have a good one.
Nice to meet you. Come on in, Douglas.
Got to see this one start up, haven't we? Look at it. You can't even get in, you geriatric.
Shut up.
Whoa! And within a puff of smoke, he was gone. How incredible was that? Small world, isn't it? Remember Warren from an episode, well, about 10 episodes ago, we went to his place in Milton Keynes. Yeah, top mechanic, top restorer.
And there's another Nash Healey. A rare car. I think in all they only ever made 100. Oh, trouble's afoot. And to top it all, at the end of a beautiful morning, the most Italian thing I've ever seen. A family gathered round their beloved Fiat, eating pizza off the bonnet. Thank you for watching this episode of Classic Obsession. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you all next time.